There was a young woman named Mira who lived mostly inside her head. She had plans, ideas, dreams, but each one was wrapped in layers of what if and maybe later. She would start a task, then pause to rethink it. She would draft messages and never send them. She wanted to grow, but her thoughts held meetings all day and took no action. One morning, tired of the noise inside, she hiked to a small mountain temple known for quiet teachings. An old monk sat sweeping fallen leaves into a circle. Mira said, "I can't move forward. Think about everything until I freeze." The monk handed her the broom. "Sweep only the leaf in front of you," he said. She began, but after a few strokes, she looked at the rest of the courtyard and sighed, "There are too many." The monk smiled and said, "That is your mind, counting leaves instead of moving the broom." He led her to a still pond. "Throw this pebble," he said. She tossed it. Ripples spread, then faded. "Your thought is the pebble," he said. "The problem is not the first ripple. It's when you keep throwing more pebbles before the water settles. Let one thought complete its circle, and act or let it go." "But how?" she asked. He drew 3 lines in the sand, then looked up, pointed at the first line and said, "Breathe. 3 slow breaths before you decide. This interrupts the storm." Pointing at the second line, he said, "Choose one small next physical action, not the whole journey, just the next step." Action reduces the fuel of overthinking. Then he pointed at the third line and said, "Close the day by asking, what did I do, not what did I doubt." This trains your mind to value movement over mental noise, Mira practiced. When a flood of ideas rushed in, she paused. 3 breaths. She picked one next step. Make the opening paragraph. Make the call. Stretch for 2 minutes. At night, she wrote a short list. Things I actually did. Seeing action in ink weakened the habit of looping thoughts. Days turned to weeks. The list grew. The projects she once feared became lighter, not because her mind stopped producing doubts, but because she stopped feeding them. She learned that clarity often arrives after motion, not before it. After a few days, she returned to the temple to meet the monk. She asked the monk, "When will I stop overthinking forever?" He chuckled and said, "When you stop being human." The goal is not zero thought. The goal is loyal action, guided by simple attention, he said, his eyes sparkling with wisdom. She walked down the mountain, not cured, but equipped. Each breath, a reset. Each small act, a vote for the person she was becoming. Moral of the story? You don't have to solve the whole path in your head. Calm the water. Take one honest step. Let action teach what thinking alone never will. Stop rehearsing life and start becoming.